Let's get to Tony in California on the line. Tony, Merry Christmas. How you doing?
Yeah, happy Monday Day. Happy Monday to you, sir. How you doing?
Everybody loves Mondays. I'm doing great.
Yes, okay.
Do you celebrate Christmas?
No, I do not, sir.
Wow. Are you related to maize?
No, I'm not. But I mean, you know, it's called wake up from the foolishness of the corrupt white folks' belief system.
So you're going to the corrupt black folks' belief system, or whose belief system are you going to then?
I'm just going into the truth, sir. I deal with the truth. I don't believe in telling my children lies and then turn around and be a follower of the world.
Talk about denial. That's all you are, is a follower of the world.
No. I don't follow the worldly things or paganism.
Sure you do.
No, I do not, sir.
Okay.
But the reason I call is why you and Jesse, your boss, don't never report about the wrongful convictions here in America.
We do. We do.
No, you don't.
Yeah, we do.
People go to jail for 10 years, 7 years, 22 years, and then they're wrongfully convicted because of the justice system want a conviction. That is totally destroying people's lives.
No, that doesn't destroy people's lives.
Mostly in the black community and the Mexican community.
Well, there's a lot of
not all now, but some whites are in that wrongfully convicted as well.
Like Derek Chauvin.
Excuse me?
Like Derek Chauvin, wrongfully convicted, in my opinion.
Well, that's your opinion, and that's what, you know, once again.
He is wrongfully convicted, though.
That's your opinion. I mean, we sit there and watch him murder.
And so is it just your opinion? So is it just your opinion and your fellow worldly people who think that mostly blacks and Mexicans are wrongfully convicted?
Well, if you look at statistics,
is it your opinion and those of the world whom you follow?
No, it's statistics.
Statistics don't tell you the truth.
It shows that blacks and Mexicans are wrongfully convicted.
But statistics don't tell you right from wrong. So how are statistics going to say they were wrongfully convicted?
Because they are soon let out of jail. You got this.
An overturning of a conviction doesn't mean they were wrongfully convicted.
Yes, it does.
No, it does not.
If you're in the wrong place.
Hold on, Tony. If they were wrongfully convicted, who's to say they're not wrongfully having their conviction overturned? The same corruption can go either way. Has that occurred to you?
No.
It has not occurred to you that
we talking with DNA evidence and new evidence.
But statistics don't talk about DNA evidence.
Excuse me?
You don't know. Can you name one person who was convicted and went to jail for 22 years, and the DNA evidence showed that he was innocent? Name that person.
Paul Christian.
Paul Christian?
Yeah, Paul Christian of Richmond, Virginia.
He was in 22 years?
No, he was in there for 38 years.
So then why didn't you say 38? You mentioned 22 years. Name the 22-year one.
I just gave you some examples, brother.
I know, but you didn't give me one example. You gave me Paul Krishna, and I don't know if that's a real example.
Well,
look at the Central Park Five. Those guys are not innocent.
Yeah, and thanks to you.
They're not innocent.
That you love, Donald Trump went on New York Times saying that they was convicted before they went to trial.
No, he said people who do this deserve the death penalty.
Right, but these were innocent victims.
No, he said people who commit a violent rape. Hold on, Tony.
Them the life. He wanted them to get the death penalty.
Tony, people who commit a violent rape and leave a woman to die deserve the death penalty. That's what he said.
He was saying that he wanted them to get the death penalty.
No. From what I understand,
for his whole article he wrote.
From what I understand, he said people who do this deserve the death penalty. Do you agree or disagree that people
the Central Park Five guys was definitely guilty, and he wanted them to get the death penalty, and he never apologized for what he wrote.
Actually, I think he did take back, considering their age. He said,
No, he did not.
You don't know? Now you're just making...
I do know.
No, you don't know.
Know,
and you don't know that they were innocent.
Well, they didn't rape that lady.
They were guilty of.
That's for sure.
They were guilty of something.
Well, yeah. Well, jaywalking. Come on, man.
Oh, you think it was just jaywalking what they were up to?
I'm just saying,
Beating a man with a.
rape.
Hold on, Tony.
They had
Hold on,
nothing to
Tony.
do with that
Hold
rape.
on, Tony. Beating a man with a pipe is what some of them actually had done, and they're just jaywalking. You seem to want to downplay black crime and upplay white violence or white
the
wrongdoing.
Thing is, whites commit more crime in America than anyone ever has.
Why are you downplaying black violence and pretending that whites are so bad?
Because they are.
You're so worldly.
Look at all these crimes going on today.
You're so worldly.
Taking people money, innocent money.
Tony,
their life savings and their retirement plans, and they're just taking them and want to live a lavish life and just scamming people out of their money.
I've tuned you out.
Definitely a part of that organization as well.
I've tuned you out, Tony. We're not here. Well, I don't know if the chat is listening to you, but you're so worldly. You're just like the typical black victim-minded person. You're every bit the part of the world that you pretend you're not part of the world. Lame. Hello?
Can I speak now, sir?
No, not yet. Because you never answered my question.
What question was that? I did answer all your questions.
No.
Before you cut me off.
If a person can be wrongfully convicted, can a person get wrongfully overturned that conviction? Can they wrongfully overturn a conviction? If they can wrongfully convict, they can wrongfully overturn a conviction. Is that not the case?
If they have the evidence that you
No, hold on. Answer my question.
I'm asking you a question.
No. It's a yes or a no. And then you explain. If they can wrongfully convict, can they wrongfully overturn a conviction?
Yes, they can.
See?
Anything possible.
Yeah, and that's what they're doing.
But when you have all the evidence, when you have all the witnesses showing that you are innocent, and you did all these years in prison for nothing, you're away from your family, you done broke the family up, and then you and Jess are always talking about how the black community and the Mexican community are always broken up because of the white justice system. That's why.
That's not true, Tony. Do you know why they're wrongfully convicted more? Which I believe
because the justice system want a conviction. The white lawyers, the white judges, they want to put people away.
That's not the whole. That's not the whole story. You're not telling the whole story.
I am telling the whole story.
That's not the whole story. I don't take away from you that the justice system, which is not white, it's anti-white. I will have you know. I will not take away from you that the justice system wants a conviction. Many times they don't care about the truth. The justice system is not about justice. James, you were wasting your time and ours. And it's an anti-white justice system. It's not about justice anymore. It was once.
Most judges are white.
Hold on, man.
Lawyers are white.
No, they're not. No. Buddy. No.
Most people in the jury box
Tony,
are all
I'm still
white
talking.
most of the time.
I wish that were the case. If it were, we would have more justice. Now, Tony.
Yeah, right.
Tony, a bigger part of the story, if you want more of the picture, the reason why blacks and Hispanics are getting more wrongful convictions is because many blacks and Hispanics are committing way more crimes.
That's not true.
Yes, it is.
That's not true.
Yes, it is.
That's not true.
Yes, it is. Per capita.
No.
Yes,
no.
Yes,
no,
brother.
No.
Yes, tell the truth, brother.
But the thing is, sir, when you got an all-white jury and a white judge,
answer my statement.
And you don't have nothing but a lawyer representing the
You already made that dumb point. It's a silly point.
There ain't no dumb point. It's the truth.
No, the truth
you call it dumb because you hate the truth.
You hate the truth that black and Hispanic communities have more violence in them.
Well, what you say? Say that again.
You hate the truth that black and Hispanic communities have more violence in them.
Okay, because of what? That's where
because they're committing more crimes per capita.
No.
Yes.
But if you look at what the white collar crime, who do that?
You're changing the subject.
The white collar crime, as far as scamming people out all that money and retirement. White folks.
You're changing the subject.
No. Wait a minute. We're talking about crime.
No, we're not. We're talking about why the black and Hispanics get more wrongful convictions is because they commit more crimes. And
That's
so,
not true.
who's setting them up, buddy?
So what you're saying is let's go ahead and stereotype them there. Let's
It's
lock
not a
them up,
stereotype.
regardless.
Stereotypes are based in reality, many times.
No. If you don't have evidence,
You can't
and
admit
just want a
you can't admit the
conviction-
truth, brother.
Look, I'm talking to you about the truth.
No, you're not. You're trying to ignore the truth.
But the thing is, y'all need to stop being so greedy, man. See, that's where y'all came with that capitalism. And people just take advantage of other people's weaknesses by lying to them, scamming them. I mean, I can give you some evidence of you injustice running that same game.
Goodbye, Tony. That was nice while it lasted. Blacks commit over 50% of murders, says John F., and are only about 13% of the population. It's roughly that. I don't know if that's the case, but it's roughly that. Maybe 52%, maybe high 40s. 4 times as likely to kill a cop. Maybe more than that. You take the average, like a per capita, right? Chances are they're much more likely to steal that purse, to commit that murder. Tell the truth, brother. It's funny what he talked about with the capitalism. We call that commie capitalism, dishonest capitalism. We once had a high trust society here in America. I think. Didn't have to lock your door. Some communities, they still don't lock their doors. But those are more like high trust society area communities, meaning mostly white, mostly Christian, civilized, America-loving, not a bunch of foreigners, not a type of place where you don't even know your neighbors, or you smile in the neighbor's face and then all the time you want to take his place. Commie capitalism. Capitalism isn't about greed. It's a tool used by the greedy and the ungreedy, used by the honest and the dishonest. It's used by the communists as a stepping stone to communism, as far as I can understand. Capitalism. He reminds me of Jory Micah. Remember that Jory Micah gal? With the cute selfie? Up above her head. High above her head. I was listening to Nick's stream and he was covering Jory Micah's tweets. Interesting. Jory Micah, former Fallen State guest, also on the Jesse Lee Peterson show before. Ridiculous. But anyway, he wanted to start accusing JLP and Hake of running a scam. What a liar. Sleazy, dirty liar.